Hello everyone, welcome to another video on my channel, and today we're going to be showcasing the version 1.9.21 of the Scape and Run Parasites mod. So, this is a much more improved and way better than the last one, of course, with on a better PC showcase of this mod, and of course we're like 10 versions ahead, so there's gonna be quite a bit to show. So yeah, let's just get started. So the Scape and Run Parasites mod is, if you haven't watched my previous video, which should you go watch, you should do that. So go watch it, even though it's bad. There's stuff I have showed there that I will not be showing here, so yeah, go ahead and watch that one. This is a mod about parasites, some parasitic entities that will come into your world really quickly and as soon as you spawn, actually, and start infecting everything around you, everything that is living, even the not living stuff sometimes, and will corrupt your world. And your only goal is to survive and try to beat the infection, even though it's impossible. But you can probably see how long you can hold off. So yeah, without any further ado and no more yapping, let's start with the first mobs that I picked. Here we got some shaders on. Haven't seen that thing in a while, have you? Actually never. You've never seen shaders on my channel since new PC with way more things I can do on that. So yeah, first we got the Assimilated Squid. It has 15 HP. It is quite hard to appear since squids, raptors do not really oftenly interact with squids, but at some point of the game, when the phase is too high, they'll just start appearing on their own. But there is a possibility of a raptor infecting a squid. It has happened to me in fucking phase 1, so it is possible to see him at any time. This is the Assimilated Squid. It's and I could show you what it does, but it's gonna wreck me, so no need for that. And I'm gonna lose all my stuff, so yeah, don't need to do it to keep inventory and all that. Next up, this I don't think I showed, and I don't know if it was in the version I I made a showcase about back then, but this is a thrall. What this is essentially an evolution or unevolved, might I say, version of yourself. When you die, you spawn an assimilated adventurer, and when that thing gets 15 kills, it can evolve to this, and in progressed stages it doesn't need more than 3 kills to evolve. So yeah, this is a big thing and it's pretty strong. So yeah, next up we got the primitive Tuzun. Now we have 2 new primitive parasites in this version of the mod. First we have the Tuzun, which you won't be able to see since it goes underground, so I'm gonna just go game mode 3 real quick and show you it. It is this thing. I'm pretty sure that if I right now get a mob or something, or like that, yep, something like that, I will almost die, and I don't want to die, so there you go. Let's just spawn a zombie. It's gonna go up, start killing it. It's dying to the flames because the zombie is on fire. But this is the primitive Tuzun. It's basically a worm-like mob that just burrows into the ground and appears out of nowhere when it wants to kill you. So that's pretty much about it. The next primitive I'm going to show you in a little bit. It has something more going about it, and actually it has a pretty big role in the entire infection thing. So here we got the Vigilante. Now this is a pure parasite that does spawn within the biome, when I think there's a stage 3 beacon, right before the node spawns. I'm gonna say stage 4 appears. And this is a parasite that spits out poison balls that will shred your armor and will probably 1 to 2 shot you with full enchanted diamond armor. So one note, if you play this mod at any point, whatever you do, put at least 100 mods that will aid you with stats and buffs, armor and weapons and everything, since you will not be able to deal against this mod on single player. Okay, so this is the guy who we just showed you. I showed you. Now we got the herd. So this is an evolved version of the host, this thing that I showed in my previous video, I think. If I have not, let me show it to you real quick. This is the host. So now, in order to show you this, let's spawn something for it to appear up. This is a herd, and that's big. Look at that tower of skeletons. So it basically is a host that gets a few kills, 20 kills, and spawns manglers instead of raptors. And we have the host here, which is just a smaller version of it, and spawns raptors instead of when it buries into the ground. It's gonna spawn a few raptors. Just now as it buries. It didn't spawn them, but it does usually spawn raptors, right? So that's what it does. And this is basically it. What both things represent is a host is a assimilated human that kills, or I think any parasite, I'm not sure, that kills more than 10 or 5 skeletons, and then it will merge into a host and will become that thing. Then we have the herd. I showed it already, never mind. So just gonna throw these away. Don't need them anymore. And now we got the interesting things going up. So now we got the primitive vermin, the second primitive parasite of this update. It's basically this weird bug-like thing that floats. And what it does is, when you spawn something, it's gonna float above it. And these things do not help, in fact. They are in my way, so let me kill them real quick. Whatever. Now I spawn another zombie. It's gonna come down, and it's gonna spawn these little gnats on it. Now, what are gnats? Let's just kill you two, And what are gnats? They're these things. So I'm just burying the ground. Or no, just get a horse. By the way, I'm gonna apologize if you hear my keyboard. It is so that my setup, as it is right now, I need to research how to apply noise suppression on my videos. There's probably a filter for that. I just don't know about it. So yeah, you're gonna be hearing my keyboard since my mic is quite close to it, but my voice is always also close. So it's kind of balanced out. I hope you can hear me. Sorry for the keyboard sounds, but whatever. There's like a little normal horse, which is gonna spawn a few gnats. They just merge into the mob that they find, and after a few things that gnats have merged, it's gonna become a feral mob. And for each gnat that merges into the mob, the next one will deal more and more damage, and the faster they kill it, the faster they're gonna turn it. And then we have this feral version of a horse. This can also happen to a primitive version when you have a vermin in a primitive mob. A vermin is just gonna drop a gnat, the gnat's gonna just merge, not attack the assimilated mob, just merge with it and become that. Or just a few gnats can hit a cow, it's gonna become that shit. So yeah, now I'm gonna showcase to you all of the feral mobs. It's a tunnel. Here we have the feral bear, which is absolutely terrifying. Look at that thing. Look at how wide his mouth is. It's like half its body is a mouth now, which is crazy. Then we have the feral human, which is just a zombie, simulated human. Then we have the feral cow that you just saw, 38 HP. Mind you, these things are very tanky. Look at that, 38 HP. But the feral enderman is what's the problem. Now this thing can teleport primitive parasites to you, which is fucking insane. It's huge, it's fast, it TPs from even longer distances. It can see you through walls, and TP to you, 80 health, lots of damage, and of course, it's an enderman. So it has a fucking shitload of range too. So it's crazy. That thing you don't want to see, but you're gonna see at some point. There's no escaping it. Then there's the feral pig, which is a little bit underwhelming because it's just a pig with a stretched mouth, a few tentacles coming out from it. But there's the sheep. Sheep's a little bit cooler. I can see the shaved off texture, it's a little bit different. I like it. And then we have the feral horse, which you just saw, and just drop these things. Really. And then we have two more things left. The feral villager, which is this weird thing, really deformed, and the feral wolf, which is not in the game yet. It's just a zombie. It does not appear anywhere, the model's not in the game, it just doesn't exist. Next up we have the tunnel. I don't know if I showed you this, but basically what this is, a mangler and or a raptor can just roam around, and after quite a bit of time of it roaming around, it's gonna make a tunnel. Or was it even a buglet? I'm not sure. One of these three. Can make a tunnel. And what this tunnel does is, I'm gonna show you in a bit, a buglin is just gonna come out of it. And when it does, it just spawns buglins. every like 1 or 2 minutes, a bugling is gonna come out, wiggle out, just run away, evolve to a raptor, and start causing chaos. So yeah, we do not like that. Now here we have the Mangler. You saw this already. I don't know if I showed you this in the previous video, but there it is. It's a raptor that gets 15 kills. Yeah, there's lots of other ways for it to spawn. That's just the basic way. And now what we have left is the node compass and these things. God, I didn't download mouse tweaks. Whatever. Let's get a zombie again. Forgot to do that. So here we have the node compass. What this does, I don't know how you get it, but it's pretty self-explanatory. What it does, when a biome spawns, you know, when a node spawns in, which is what causes the biome to actually be a biome and not just an infected area, it basically helps you locate it. What a node is, it's just a lump of parasitic fucking mass or whatever that causes havoc, spreads the biome, everything infects inside of the biome, and yeah, this helps you find it and cure it with purifiers. This thing, biome purifier. Pretty neat block. It's just a block. It's crafted quite easily. But yeah, it's just a biome purifier. You hear it, you know what it is. So let's get the zombie again. Now here we have the last mob of this showcase, the Hijacked Golem. Now this cannot. I don't think a raptor can make it. I don't think. Yeah. Okay, this cannot be made by a raptor, I think. But it can spawn in the wild. You can very surely, no problem, see this around your world. How it happens is you get a vermin. It drops its nuts on an iron golem. Perhaps that spawned in a village, and there you go. Bugling came out of the fucking hole. And after a few glats, this is gonna become a hijacked golem with, of course, more HP. So why the hell not? And look at what it does. It runs really fast. Yep. Then we have these. There's a variant of this for each ore, but these are basically when a parasitic biome infects deep and gets to rocks, to cobblestone, to stone, to ores. It turns them into these infested stone kind of blocks, and there is infested gold ore, infested diamond ore, and there's, of course, wait, I'm not sure why it doesn't pop up. There you go. Oh, it's pestilential, my bad. Whatever, yeah. And what we have left is the spawn zombie, of course, and it's gonna get killed. My bad. Okay, wait, can we use the evolution one on this guy? It's gonna die, okay. Okay, yeah. So, first we have to show you the assimilation wand. What this does is a creative item. You cannot get any of these 3 items in survival mode. You just click on a mob, left click, and it's gonna turn into an assimilated mob. Then we have the variant wand, which will not work on regular mobs since they do not have variants. But for example, let's get a... what could we get? Adapted. My favorite mod, the long arms. I love the long arms. This guy. Now what we can do with him is variant wand. Simply change the variant of it. Look. If you didn't know, mobs have variants. I did tell you that in the previous video. Go watch it. This guy's just gonna run around. Yep. So yeah, it just changes its variants. That's what it does. And what the de-evolution one does, it's pretty self-explanatory too. Stop running away. Basically, de-evolves anything. Just right-click. It's gonna become primitive, and then right-click again. It's gonna become a fucking moving flesh, and then it's just gonna die. And that's it. Pretty much about it. Pretty much everything about the mod showcase. We got some. These are the add-ons though, so they don't really count. They are part of the mod. If you do want me to showcase the add-ons about the mod, and of course I'm gonna showcase the parasite biome too in another video. And yeah, feel free to comment on this video. Don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed. You know, everything's fine. You can ask me questions, you can give me suggestions. If I did miss anything, please do tell in the comment section below. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. God damn it. That's why I should script my videos. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I was helpful. Also, as always, don't forget to subscribe, like, share the video, and maybe comment something, as I said. Thank you so much for watching again. See you in the next one. Bye bye.